Okay, the time has come. Summer's coming, weather's warmer, shorts might be on, and it's time to get our feet out. They've been happily nestled in boots and socks and trainers over the winter months, and then summer comes and you have to start putting sandals and flip-flops and lighter footwear on, and there's these appendages at the end of our legs that are kind of, well, not good, are they? Anyway, I've got just the things for winter, overwintered feet, shall we say. I do 4 products for feet, and many of my body lotions obviously could be used on the feet as well. Not to say that you can't use anything on your feet. Where I used to work once, we used to put some we used to put testers on the counter for people to try when they came up to the till, and we had some foot cream on there, and the lady tried it. She put it on the back of her hand and she said, "Oh, that's nice, what is it?" And I said it was foot cream, and she was like, "But I've just put it on my hand, what will it do?" And being me, from where I'm from, being a Londoner, I kind of went full on, and I said, "Well, it's all right, you're not going to grow a toe out the back of your hand." I couldn't help it. Sometimes I do speak before I think, and then she obviously realised that it's foot cream, it doesn't really matter where it goes. She would survive. Quite a funny day. Anyway, for your feet, if you're on your feet all day and they're aching, and as my nan, who was a Cockney, would say, "All me dogs are barking," which basically means your feet are aching, I do this amazing little, it's like a little mini foot bomb. It's like a little bath bomb for your feet. It's got loads of Epsom salts in it, as all my bath products tend to, because magnesium is a big thing for me and should be for everybody. There's loads of Epsom salts in there. There's clays to draw out impurities. So there's Epsom salts to soothe, soften skin, and give you a boost of magnesium. There's also peppermint, spearmint and eucalyptus essential oils in here. Spearmint's really soothing, peppermint's really cooling and deodorizing, and eucalyptus is actually pain relieving. So if you've been on your feet all day and they really ache, soaking them in one of these is just pure pleasure. You just draw a bowl of warm water, drop one of these in and pop your feet in. I usually pop my feet in while it's fizzing around, because it's really cool and lovely, and then just soak your feet for about 10-15 minutes until the water's gone cold, really, and your feet will feel a whole lot better. But it also kind of prepares your skin, prepares your feet for the next step. So it softens any hard skin. And then I've got this amazing Minty Foot soap. It's got the same essential oils in it. All my Minty Foot products have the same essential oils, and they're all in there because they do what they do. It's not just for the smell. They are aromatherapy products, and the quantities of oils in there are really going to benefit your skin. So there is, again, spearmint, peppermint, eucalyptus essential oils, and this has also got loads and loads of pumice all the way through. Now, a lot of the times you get pumice products from other companies, and you go to use it and it just breaks away, crumbles, and they're like pretty much single use. Maybe you can get 2 uses out of them. This will go on for weeks and weeks, because it's a soap, so it actually cleans your skin while it's scrubbing. So it's kind of 2 for the price of 1. Multitasking, saves time, saves money, but you just, while your feet are still like in the bowl or they're still wet this, and you can wash your feet, and you can also have a really good scrub, so it gets rid of any hard skin. And I tend to keep one of these in the shower, away from the water flow, obviously. And I use this every morning. So every morning when I shower, I use it just keeps everything down, just keeps everything at bay, and just ensures that my feet are fit to be seen. Every morning, before I put my shoes on, or socks, if like trainer socks, if I'm wearing trainers, I use my Minty Foot Cream. Again, the same essential oils, so it's got that cooling, soothing, deodorizing, pain relieving essential oils, but there's loads and loads of cocoa butter in this Minty Foot Cream, so it really does nourish your skin, and sort of prepares it for the day ahead. It sinks in beautifully, so you're not going to put it on and then be sliding all over the place. There's nothing worse. I can't stand when you put creams and stuff on and your skin feels like tacky. I've designed all my creams, even my face creams don't do that. They don't leave your skin feeling like claggy. And so you can pop a bit of this on, and 2 or 3 minutes, it's sunk in, and that's it. You can get on with your day. In the evenings, after I've showered, before I go to bed, I use my Minty Foot Balm, which is it's kind of a solid version of the foot cream. Don't you think whether you can see that because the light's shining from outside. But the Minty Foot Balm it's got a cocoa butter base again, but it's cocoa and shea butter and a little bit of wax just to keep it sort of fairly solid. Although, having said that, it was a really hot day yesterday at the craft fair, and I opened my tester of this, and it was just like, fortunately it was in a tin, and it had gone completely melted, so that was fun. Keep this away from, don't leave it on a windowsill, don't leave it in the winter, don't leave it near a radiator. You don't have to keep it in the fridge or anything, but just be sensible, don't keep it in sunlight. But you can get it in a tin. So what I suggest doing is getting it in a tin initially, and then you can buy the refills that you just put in the tin. So once you've got your tin, you're okay, keep refilling it. But the Minty Foot Balm is just absolutely gorgeous. You just melt it on your feet. You can melt it in your hands and apply it to your feet, or I just melt it straight onto my feet, and I do it on the tops of my feet as well as the soles of my feet, because I don't know about you, but the skin on the tops of my feet gets really dry, because I suppose it's exposed to the elements all the time. If you're wearing sandals, then you know that it's in the air, and if you're wearing shoes, then it obviously just keeps rubbing like the tops of your feet. So it's not just the bottoms of your feet that you should moisturize. The top of your foot as well is really important. And you just slick a little bit of this on, and it's just fantastic. It melts on contact with your skin, and it just leaves a film of moisture, and it's just lovely. Absolutely adore this product. It is hands down, I mean, I know I made it, but it is the best thing I've ever used on my feet. So yeah, all you need to do is just slick a little bit of that on, and I do tend to pop a pair of like trainer socks on, like when I go to bed, just to make sure that it doesn't get all over the sheets, and if I get up in the night, that I'm not sliding all over the place or leaving it on the carpet. So it's kind of, you don't have to wear socks to go to bed. I just choose to. It's only me, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, it's a 4-step treatment, but whereas you want to soak your feet, I mean, you can soak your feet as many times as you like. There's no, there's no hard and fast rules as how much you do. I tend to use this once a week, probably on a Sunday when I'm watching the F1. That's just what I tend to do if I'm not at a craft fair, if I'm not busy and I'm not working. Aside from that, then I'd probably do it, if I've got an afternoon free. But yeah, I usually use one of the Minty Foot soaks once a week, and then I use the foot soap every day in the shower. I use the cream every morning, and I use the balm mostly every evening. If I'm absolutely knackered and I just fall into bed and fall asleep, well, at least I know that I've done the morning step. But they kind of all work together. I've designed them in such a way that they kind of work together. I did used to do a foot mask, which I thought was amazing, and there were a couple of customers that thought they were amazing, but they didn't really sell that quickly, so I stopped making it. But if I have enough of enough people asking me, then I would definitely consider making it again, because I could do with some more. It was great. When I discontinued it, I think I had 5 pots left over, so I just used it and abused it. It was great. My feet were amazing. But I've run out now, so if anybody wants me to make any more, I would more than happily make some more. I might have to do a pre-order on that though, just to make sure that that it was going to sell through. But that's my 4-step foot care regime. So you've got your Minty Foot soak, your Minty Foot soap, your Minty Foot cream, and your Minty Foot balm, and that will definitely get you dancing through the summer.